Let's go. Astronauts. What's up? What's up? What's up with it? What's up? What's up with it, y'all? Let's try to get the grand badge. My playmaker. You said what?
So that's what I'm trying to get now, my granddad.
Let's go. Astronauts. Comment and subscribe.
And speaking of interactive, our next Hey Guys Award is for the player who is the best at 2K TV Interactive. Congratulations, Rodrigo, for getting 95% of
The 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Kia.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal, Canadian Jeff Smith. Great to have you with us on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Chicago Bulls against the Charlotte Hornets. Taking a look at the Hornets, they dropped the first matchup against this squad. They'll try to even the series in tonight's game. And Jimmy Butler slowly but surely proving that he can be a leader for a winning team.
The Hornets are looking to defeat their Eastern Conference rival going into this game. And as things... Thanks, David. He does give a little more leeway to MKG to go to the glass, though, as well he should. At this point, Chris, would you say it is safe to say you can see who the true contenders are? Are we at that point yet?
Yeah, definitely. You can definitely see, and most of the times you know who they are at the beginning of the year. It's just up to them to prove you right or wrong.
We got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Kaminsky out there with Williams. Then there's Bellinelli. Then there's Batum. And it's Walker in at the point guard. Here's Clark. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. And it seems everywhere we go in the league, we are starting to see more and more Prez jerseys in the crowd. He's really become a star in the league.
You know, and it's clear that he is a fan favorite in the league at this point. Part of it is his style of play, but I think a bigger part is just how Prez carries himself. It makes time for those around him.
The play of Orange Juice just hasn't been the talk of the team. It's been the engine as well. The whole team, the entire team playing better with the new duo on the floor.
And I think in part it's because of all the attention defenders have to spend on both Prez and Young. Orange Juice has a gravity when they are on the floor where defenders just get pulled towards them.
Walker, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And Walker is what we call thirsty. He's thinking of firing as soon as he gets the rock. Great presence of mind from the point guard.
Mirotic dishes to Clark. From beyond the arc, that one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
And a wide open look for Walker. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Walker's got 5.
And how about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
I like that style. Lose 3 points, get them right back at the other end. That's good basketball.
Drills it from outside. And Prez looking very calm as he drills that three-pointer.
And he has the confidence to take that shot when he wants.
I'm Prez.
Nice finish to get his team 3 points.
Presidential party.
Here's Bellinelli. 9 points last game. Now the feed to Walker. Knocked away. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's a 2 from Bellinelli. Rebound by the Bulls. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, struggled to shoot the basketball in that game, but still found a way, if you will. I mean, they had to pick up the slack in a lot of other areas, and they did.
I'm proud of the way they hustled and essentially gutted out a victory, even though things always weren't going their way.
Doubled by Clark. Batum passes to Kaminsky. There's Walker with the 3. Drops in the layup for 2.
I just love the aggressive attitude of Batum, especially how hard he hits the ball.
Clark kicks to Mirotic. Left side, Butler. To the paint. Here's Young, and he gets the bucket. Young's got his first bucket in this one.
Now, since his arrival in Charlotte, Coach Clifford has been doing what he can to improve the defense of this club. They have seen steady improvement under his watch. It's a big part of why they look to be able to hang in there with any team.
Here's Clark. Lopez kicks to Clark. Back to Lopez. Here's Clark. He's got 14. The offensive rebound. They shoot again. Got a piece of it.
And despite the short wingspan for a big man, Kaminsky with the height and timing to steal block shots.
Batum, good.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
Let's go. Come on, man.
Get over here, guys. Hustle up. Let's talk. If we want to slow down Walker, we have got to take our defense to the next level. If we want to stop him, we've got to shore up
in the right direction.
And a lot of that is just maturing as a point guard in the NBA. Kimber was seen for a while as an inefficient scorer, but he's dropped that tag with this play. He still has room to grow, so who knows just how good this guy can get.
Cody Zeller's checked in for Marvin Williams. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Portis, he's checked in for Chicago. The Hornets also with the sub. Kid Gilchrist is checked in. The Hornets shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
With his size and ability to move his feet well, Nick Batum is a versatile defender. He can match up with anyone from the 1 through the 4. In general, he has no problem fitting into a lineup.
And Butler gets it to go.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And here's Batum. 14 points from him the last game against Cleveland.
Oh, that's because of the consistent effort on the glass. Unbelievable. The overall energy he played.
So both teams making some changes here. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Mirotic at the power forward with Lopez in the middle. Young is out there with Shake and Bake, and it's Butler in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Shake and Bake in the last matchup against the Bucks put together a nice evening. He ended with 13 points and also grabbed 4 rebounds in addition to his scoring. That performance is what we've come to expect during this great run of his. And we'll see if he can continue to stay hot.
All right, thank you as always, David. And another special game from a player that we know is incredibly capable for this team.
Yeah, and he proved his value again in that last game. I mean, he's a cog in their machine, no doubt.
Well, fellas, I couldn't be more impressed with his level of tenacity. Curious to see what he does here for an encore.
Ball's knocked loose. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. He dishes it to Lopez. Passes it to Clark. Wing shot on the way. Unable to get that one. And Charlotte will come the other way. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way. And that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
I mean, you're right. A lot of wide open spaces. They were running around undefended all night.
Here's Young. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%? And this squad loves Young, a true leader who knows how to put his team on his back when they need him to.
Zeller with it. He's picked up by Lopez. They get it again. Here's Walker. Second chance shot. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on the line. A lot of contact there. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
Kemba Walker hits them both. Well, one thing that everyone learned really fast is just how deadly, Chris, Kemba Walker is with the game on the line.
Don't forget, he's done it at the college level at Connecticut and now on the pro level. A big part of it is his ball handling, and he's so quick that he can get an open shot in a short amount of time. Having a quick release and being cold-blooded helps out a ton, too.
Dishes it to Mirotic. Here's Clark. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Clark's got 21 in the game.
Smart idea. Immediately shoots over the smaller defender before help can come.
Walker dishes to Batum. Doubled by Clark. And Shake and Bake picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. On defense, Chicago. Bellinelli passes to Williams. From deep, Walker connects from three-point range. Walker's got 13.
The shooting of Walker. You got to get a hand up when he squares up from deep.
Stripped away. Here's Bellinelli, defended by Young. Butler kicks to Young. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Clark. No good on the shot. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
Well, if you really want to know the best way to do it is to take care of the basketball. They lost focus, got sloppy last game, and blown out because of it. I mean, on offense, he has been a constant force. You get him the ball, and there's a good chance he's going to knock that shot down.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between three-pointers and two-pointers tonight for the Hornets. Chicago leading by 7. Releases, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Oh, he has really played to his maximum potential this quarter. What a performance.
And Walker kicks to Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got his 3rd assist on the night. Clark dishes to Young. He kicks to Clark. From outside the arc, another 3 for Chicago.
His team is up, and he still is having a phenomenal quarter from the field. Look at
way to work, gentlemen. Let's go now. Hustle up.
Around the league today, who's the most entertaining player for your money to watch?
Oh, wow, that's so tough. I mean, LeBron is always entertaining because he makes his players better and gets them involved. But you look at a guy like Curry and his ball handling. You look at a guy like Kyrie Irving and the things that he can do out there. And for young guys, just look at Wiggins and Karl Anthony Towns. I mean, the things that kid can do out there, oh, man, the sky's the limit.
Well said. And Shake and Bake picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
Kaminsky kicks to Williams. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Williams has got 8 here in the quarter.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
This has been an amazing display, a true crowd-pleasing performance for him. I mean, and it's helped get this team the lead.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And Sessions kicks to Williams, feeds to Kid Gilchrist. The dish now to Sessions. Just 5 to shoot. Kaminsky in the corner. No good on the triple. The Bulls leading by 10. Here's Clark. And a miss there on the triple. Charlotte has gotten half their shots from 3-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Shoots off the step back. And he connects with the jumper. Clark's got 33.
He continues to build on his outstanding play during the first quarter.
And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Hornets trail by 12. 1:24 left in the second quarter. Knocked loose. Doubled by Clark. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Kaminsky. From deep. No good from Lamb. Chicago's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 3-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Pass to Portis. He feeds it to Clark. 55 seconds left to play here in the half. Another one falls for Chicago.
Oh, he's gotten off to a superb start by shooting the ball extremely well from the field.
Kicks it to Lamb. There's the pass to Williams. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's Clark. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Clark's got 37. Hornets trail by 16. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Lamb. Here's Kaminsky. And again, unable to change momentum here.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the...
And that's how we play the game. Bring it in. Let's... I like what I see out there, fellas.
The game plan.
And through the first...
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Jaw-dropping performance in the first half. What can we expect for an encore in the second half?
All right, gentlemen, hustle up. That was a great first half. Listen up.
Welcome back to the hustle and bustle of Chicago. A time-lapse view of all the traffic heading toward downtown. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. It's been one outstanding game for Shake and Bake.
Boy, did he put on a show from beyond in that first half. Let's see if the halftime break has any cooling effect on him.
A guy who typically struggles from distance, but the defense gave him too many open looks. Let him build up his confidence.
And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Bellinelli is out there with Kemba Walker. Then it's Marvin Williams. Then it's Kaminsky, and it's Batum in at the 3, the small forward.
Oh, they haven't started this half off on the right foot. That's 3 straight shots they've misfired on.
Williams double team. There's Walker with the 3, and it's Walker again missing.
And when you talk about what a two-way player is in the NBA, Jimmy Butler epitomizes that. I mean, he can carry a team on offense in so many ways. You know, came up more so as a defender and has continued to wear that role with pride. And I think that's one reason why, if you're a Bulls fan moving forward, you have to feel good knowing that he's one of the cornerstones of your franchise.
And usually you hear the two-way player and someone is talking about a big man. But Jimmy Butler can make that impact as a guard.
And that is what makes him special. I mean, few shooting guards can match his prowess and wingspan, coupled with his defensive instincts. And his leadership comes from the fact he plays on both ends of the floor.
And it's in there.
You can tell he's having the ball out there. He's in the zone. And when he gets this hot, look out.
Hornets trail by 17. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. And the shot no good, a bit short.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Clark. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. From downtown. They shoot again. Goes up again. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Batum.
Nah, he's really had a rough quarter on the offensive side of the floor.
Fires from 14. And again, Chicago. No good. Hornets trail by 17. The feed to Kaminsky. Now here's Walker. He's got 16. A solo fast break. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 43 points.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Bring it in. Take a seat. Hey, this is what happens when we play our brand of basketball. They cannot stop us. Now let's stay sharp, finish strong.
Our game after, you know, as a big fella, I wanted to be a ball handler, and so the best ball handler was Isaiah Thomas. I wanted to be a great passer, so I looked at Magic and Larry Bird for those areas. I wanted to score, and so I looked at Larry Bird and Dominique in those areas. You know, Hakeem Olajuwon, Charles Barkley, So, you know, that's the great part about basketball. You know, we see greats today, but they wouldn't be as great as they are if it was not for the generation that came before them. Why? Because you kind of know and you have a bar that you want to set, and it's, you know, hard to know how much to challenge yourself until you see that bar. And so guys setting the bar, setting those expectations, setting those goals allows for guys to work on their game and get better. So, I mean, just think in 20 years, what will guys be doing out there with the generation that we have now out there setting the table for them?
Chicago making some changes. Young comes in for Dwayne Wade. And Shake and Bake subbed in for Payne. The Hornets also with a sub. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for Zeller. Mirotic at the power forward with Lopez in the middle. Shake and Bake out there with Young. And it's Butler in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And with the Bulls and their draft success, a lot of it has come with picks, Greg, later on in the draft.
Yeah, the last lottery pick the Bulls had was Derrick Rose. Not a bad one there.
Yes.
But since then, they drafted or made trades on draft day to find a ton of rotation players. Give a lot of credit to their scouting department for their continued success.
They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
I mean, it's just been one of those days for them. It seems like all their shots are dropping for them.
And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here.
Is Tony on side?
Charlotte moving the ball around. Weber a screen. Tipped away. Passes it to Wood. He dishes it to Plumlee. 4 on the shot clock. Shot by Roberts, no good.
He could not have been more wide open. I'm sure he's kicking himself for missing out.
And Chris, when you look at the best rebounders around the NBA, it's interesting. Sometimes their teams rebound better with them off the floor. How do you explain that?
Well, you know what, Kevin, I think rebounding is different in all situations. I don't think that there's a litmus test or a statistic to prove anything about rebounding. If you look, I'm impressed with some of the best guards in this game. Westbrook, the Rondos, and others that have been known to lead their teams in rebounding. I think it comes down to one thing and one thing only, heart. I think technique is second. A lot of guys may not have learned how to box out, but the athleticism in the league is such that in order to get a rebound, you're going to have to earn it. And so for me, I think a lot of times as well, if you have great teammates that can box out, a lot of times they get rebounds for guys by not letting it be that much competition inside the paint. So to me, rebounding is a personal thing, whether it's a team, it's team specific, but it doesn't matter how big or tall you are. If you can box out, if you have heart, if you have a motor, if you have a will, you should be able to go get some boards. To me, it's just about how much you want it. To be a starter in this league, to play over 28 minutes, 30 minutes, and not average 10 rebounds, I think you should be ashamed of yourself.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
You look around the NBA, Chris, at all the head coaches, a lot of new names. Why do you think teams are still looking for fresh faces on the bench? Guys that may not have the big name that get the head coaching jobs?
Well, I think because guys want to see something new. I think sometimes you get to see a guy's personality or a situation may precede itself as far as for a coach. And so I think a lot of times people just kind of want to start things off with a clear slate their way and have the loyalty of a guy that's only coached for their team. And for some it works, for some it doesn't. But once again, it's only one championship to go around a year.
Well said.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Oh, you're asking me? The defense has been garbaggio. I've lost track. The D has been non-existent, and they've taken full advantage of it. He has to take that wide open 3, even though that's not his bread and butter.
Clark kicks to Young, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And a bit of a tidbit about the Hornets. They have never won their division.